fear of not being able to find your child. Losing a child. No, that's horrible. Nah. But I don't know what I'd do if I had lost my AJ. Look at him over there. Doing nothing. Now, Bowser is a pretty bad person. Maybe not. Now, in the last episode, we discovered that Bowser might not be a bad person. Bowser might actually be somebody that's helpful. You know what I'm saying? He might actually be, dare I say, a good guy. I think that we need to dig deep into who the hell Bowser actually is, man. We doing another game theory. All right, Bowser's lost child, Yoshi, bro. I'm talking about out of everybody, Yoshi could be Bowser's lost child. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I can't see it, but then I can't not see it. Go down below, subscribe to your boy, man. If you like these style of videos, all you have to do is just let me know by hitting that like button, man. It really helps me out, man. And always understand that it is free, bro. It is totally free to hit that like button and support your boy, man.
Into nostalgia, something that's... Appreciate the enthusiasm there, Yoshi, but we already did a theory about you. We need something fresh, something hip. Yoshi, I told you, we've already been over this. You're related to a Monolophosaurus. End of story. What, a dragon coin? Can't seriously think that just because you're on something called a dragon coin, it makes you a dragon.
Damn, boy, burned your ass, boy. Shit, you deep fried.
Okay, fair point. I guess I'll, take another look.
Yeah, boy.
Hello, Internet.
Bad smoking ass.
Welcome to Game Theory, the coolest place to learn about taxonomic classifications. You know, we've done our fair share of Mario videos over the years. Character by character, we've gone through the ranks to suss out their secrets.
Oh, let me know what video y'all might want to see next. This is hella interesting, though, bro. I love shit like this.
Mario a sociopath? Is Princess Peach dead? Is Bowser a deadbeat dad? How much of a millionaire is Luigi, and just how well endowed is he? Let's just say that certain characters get more favorable coverage than others. Which brings me to the exciting topic for today's episode, Yoshi. The sticky-tongued void of death that's always ready to sacrifice his life so that you can get that much closer to once again missing the jump over the lava. Yoshi is such an iconic part of the Mario series at this point that it only made sense to do a theory on him, which is exactly what I did back in 2020. In that video, I tried to figure out what Yoshi actually is using prominent physical features like his face shape and this random red frill down his back. All of it led me to determine that Yoshi was most likely related to the Monolophosaurus, a medium-sized bipedal dinosaur that has the same round face shape, the same height, and lived in roughly the same environments as Yoshi. All in all, it felt like a slam dunk to me. Science at its finest. And it was extra cool because it turned out to be a dinosaur that not many people would have heard of. However, not everyone was totally happy with that theory, because right at the start of the episode, I gloss over what is one of the biggest parts of the Yoshi debate online. Is Yoshi a dinosaur, or is he actually a dragon? Which,
I don't know. I really honestly think he's a dragon, though, bro. Like, I don't know. That's what I've always thought. I've always thought that Yoshi was a dragon. So I'm just like, you know, like a baby dragon. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it is what it is, bro. I don't know where he gets one of those from.
May feel like a ridiculous question. Yoshi is clearly a dinosaur. Not only did we prove what kind he is, but he lives in Dinosaur Land. At least according to Super Mario World 1 and 2. Why would you name the land after dinosaurs if the main animal that lives there isn't a dinosaur? In the Nintendo official guide?
I mean, but it was other animals that lived in a dinosaur kingdom, you know what I'm saying? Like there were different reptiles, you know what I'm saying? There's different animal, cantaloupe. You know what I'm saying? So there could be more things that be there besides a dinosaur. Plus, this is a fictional place, so anything could be anywhere, to be honest with you.
Book of Super Mario World. Yoshi is referred to as a, editor's translation magic. There we go. Quote, gluttony dinosaur Yoshi, who eats the minions of Demon King Bowser, is a powerful ally to Mario. And in most of his other appearances, like Super Smash Bros. And Super Smash Bros. Melee, he is referred to explicitly as a dinosaur.
Okay.
How is this even a discussion? Well, when you've appeared in as many games as Yoshi has, it's easy for a few contradictions to slip through the cracks. In our previous episode, I was only able to find 2 occurrences of Yoshi being called a dragon, both of them within the same game. In Super Mario World, despite living in Dinosaur Land, Yoshi refers to himself as Super Dragon Yoshi.
Oh, and he does have that little shell on his back too. I didn't even realize that. Bowser does have that shell as well.
At least according to this sign outside of his house. He also appears on that game's Dragon coins. So I just chalked it it up to a translation error and I moved on. However, going deeper into original Japanese source materials, you start to see that—
Damn, boy. Boy, you look like Shaggy when he's high, boy. Damn, you been up too late, stupid ass boy.
Yoshi, or a dragon calling himself Yoshi. Alright, so maybe the dragon thing only appears in older games? Well, wrong again. He also refers to himself as a dragon as recently as Super Mario Galaxy 2, where on a sign he explicitly says, Yoshi, the Space Dragon. Then you have things like his final smash called Super Dragon in Smash Bros. Brawl in 4Wii U, which causes him to sprout wings and breathe fire. So what gives?
Damn.
There's tons of evidence suggesting that he's a dinosaur, and yet there are plenty of instances of him being classified as a dragon as well. And it doesn't appear to be as simple as, oh, it was just a translation thing, or, oh, those were just the older games. It seems like we're back at square one. So, which is it, Nintendo? I don't think this could be more convoluted if you tried. What do you think you are, the FNAF series? Well, having exhausted all the direct evidence that I can see, I think it's time we look to other sources. Indirect sources. See, throughout the Mario games, Yoshi isn't the only dinosaur-like creature that we encounter. So maybe by looking more closely at creatures in the games that share resemblances to Yoshi, we might be able to get closer to the answer we seek.
I remember that little Loch Ness monster that was lurking in those caverns in the bottom. It was creepy as hell in the Mario 64. When I was playing that shit, I went down in there and then I came around the corner, I seen that motherfucker float, and I was like, now what the fuck are you doing down here and shit? And then in my head, I was just like, you just swim in this circle for eternity? I'm like, damn, boy, they got some issues in this motherfucker.
Start by looking at Dory, a plesiosaur that first appears in Super Mario 64. Back then, Dory was nowhere close to resembling a Yoshi. However, as time has gone on, she has more and more taken on Yoshi-like characteristics. Fast forward to New Super Mario Bros. In 2006, and suddenly you can see that Dory is looking a lot more familiar. There's also Plessy from Super Mario 3D World in 2013, who, despite the name Plessy, is ironically enough not a plesiosaur. Seriously.
You know, it's interesting. I haven't even played the new Mario games, bro. Like, well, I've been on a whole lot of different shit, but I haven't even been playing the new Mario games and shit because, like, well, shit, I didn't have a Switch for a while. I had not too long ago got a Switch. This motherfucker dusty. I've been doing so much YouTube and so many other things that I haven't even got to play my Switch like I want to, bro. I think I only got one game on there, and that's like, what is that? Stardew Valley on that mug, because it was like, this is cheap game that I can keep on playing, and it's actually a pretty good game. I ain't even gonna fake it.
Seriously, Nintendo, you've got to get a handle on your dinosaur knowledge. It's just embarrassing at this point. Like Yoshi, Plessy is bipedal, making it more likely based on the Nothosaur, an ancestor to the plesiosaur. So, looking at these creatures and the real-world family tree, it's likely the semi-aquatic Plessy gave rise to a branching pathway. One half went fully aquatic, that became Dory. The other half went fully terrestrial, and we got Yoshi. And if the physical similarities aren't enough, Yoshi, Plessy, and Dory's names all have a connection. Not the English names, the Japanese ones. All of their Japanese names are specifically marked with the ending shi. Dory's official Japanese name is Doshi, and Plessy's is Pureshi. Yoshi is the only one who
Pureshi, nasty ass boy. Are you French or Japanese, boy?
got to keep his name in the Western release. So between the name similarities and the physical similarities, it feels like we're building a family tree. So then this would seem to confirm that Yoshi is a dinosaur, right? No. Neither plesiosaurs nor Nothosaurs are technically considered dinosaurs. Instead, they're referred to as sauropterygian reptiles.
What? Boy, golly. Hey, bro, when you come in and you, like, get into this shit, when you really dig deep, and you like, all right, that's a dinosaur. This was sauropterygian, it's a reptile. No, boy, that's a water dinosaur, boy. Stupid ass. That is a aquatic dinosaur. To me.
Ancient marine reptiles that ruled the oceans while dinosaurs roamed the land. They're thought to be the ancestors to dinosaurs. So Yoshi's a descendant of the ancient marine reptiles that we've seen in the games.
So you telling me that lapis looking motherfucker right there, boy, ice beam face ass dude with a top hat on, boy, looking like a lapis from the 40s. But you telling me that those used to be the precursors to dinosaurs? I mean, everybody got to come from somewhere, my boy. But golly, boy, I haven't even begun to explore the whole dinosaur, bro. I ain't been brushing up on my Jurassic Park in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out, I think there was a new one coming out, man. I might check it out. I might go to the movie theater, my boy.
Getting pretty darn close to dinosaur status, right? Well, no, because there's one teeny tiny fire-breathing problem, Bahamut. Who's Bahamut?
What?
Well, before I can tell you about him, I first need to tell you that this portion of the video was sponsored.
Okay, you're sponsored by Quizzy James, man. Hit subscribe, man.
Thank you once again to Nitsa for sponsoring that portion of the episode. Now it's back to Yoshi. Or actually, now it's back to Bahamut. No idea who I'm talking about? Honestly, not surprised.
That looked like it's part of the RPG. Exactly. I should
only appeared in one game back in 1996. Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Brilliant game. Actually might be my favorite Mario game of all time. Anyway, in it, Bahamut is a massive ancient dragon who serves as one of the enemies. But just like Plessy, he shares the same bulbous head, the same color pattern, he's even bipedal. Looking at him, other than the wings, it's hard to deny that Bahamut looks more similar to Yoshi than either Plessy or Dory. However, what's more important than his appearance is the fact that his Japanese name is the same as Dory's, Doshi. Heard that right, Bahamut. The ancient, aggressive, fire-breathing dragon shares the same Japanese name with the peaceful, friendly water taxi, and thus some sort of lineage with Yoshi. All of this means that honestly we're no closer to solving the mystery. Darn it, Nintendo, no matter what way you slice it, Yoshi doesn't fit cleanly into either category. He's bipedal like Bahamut and Plessy, he can swim just like Plessy and Dory, we've seen him grow wings to make him even more closely resemble Bahamut, and he shares this—
Boy, they had a threesome nasty ass, boy. In case closed, we're done. Get the hell out of here.
How am I supposed to be able to put him into one category? But that's when it hit me. What if we didn't have to choose? What if the reason Yoshi doesn't fit into one or the other is because he's both? What if Yoshi is a hybrid? I know this sounds like a cop-out, but it's actually a really fascinating part of the biological world. A common hybrid that we all just accept at this point is the mule, the offspring of a female horse and a male donkey. These creatures were often bred because they were stronger than a horse of a similar size, but also had the endurance of a donkey. But mules aren't the only example of a hybrid animal. There are literally hundreds, like the liger, the pizzly bear, the wolpen. All of this is possible because despite the animals being—
The wolfen? What the wait, what? The pizzly bear? Wait, what is all of this?
From different species, they come from the same genus, meaning that their DNA is similar enough for their offspring to still be viable. That's also, sadly, why we'll never see a monkey eagle anytime soon. As you might expect, these hybrids inherit the traits of both parents, both in terms of appearance, but also in terms of the behaviors that have been coded into their DNA. For example, a hybrid of two migrating birds might develop a third, unique migration route that combines the ones of both of its parents.
Wow.
This concept of inheriting partial traits from parents of related species would explain why Yoshi doesn't fit neatly with either the dragon or the dinosaur
And he got boots, boy.
category. Like all hybrids, he's adopted abilities from both sides. He's taken on the main form of the dragon Bahamut, but lost the wings thanks to the mixing of the flightless Dory and Plessy. We've actually seen an example of this type of hybrid in the games already. Loyal theorists, I present to you Rex, a dinosaur-like creature with dragon wings that looks like a cross between Bahamut and Plessy. So there you have it, friends. The reason Nintendo can't make up their minds about whether Yoshi is a dinosaur or a dragon is because he's technically both. Trust me guys, just make the answer canon. It means that you never have to be wrong again, because this time I did not miss a single piece of evidence at all. Stop, nope, stop looking at that. Nope, turn the camera away. No, stop it. Yes, I know, there's still the thing on his back. Is it a shell? Is it a saddle? How does this affect our overall—
No, it's definitely a fucking shell, bro. Why the hell this man got a saddle on his damn back? Just random damn saddle on his back. But no, this man, that's a damn shell.
Explanation. Well, in the original art from 1993, it labels the thing on Yoshi's back a saddle, and its flat appearance, coupled with the use of it as a place for Mario to sit while riding Yoshi, supports that statement. However, in more modern appearances, that thing on Yoshi's back has started to change shape, become raised, smaller, more rounded. The official Nintendo Japan website currently refers to it as a shell. Quote, even though there's a shell on his back, we actually don't know whether Yoshi's a dinosaur or a turtle. Turtle? Screw you, Nintendo. Just throw another reptile into the mix, why don't ya? Why not add snake in there too, for good measure? And annoyingly, it's not a translation translation issue either, as the word they use for shell is the same one that they use for the shells that we see during Mario Kart, which opens us up not just to real-life animal comparisons, but an in-game one, because the shells in Mario Kart are confirmed to belong to one of the franchise's most notable villains, the Koopa Troopas. And that's not where the similarities end either. If you compare Dry Bones' example of a Koopa skeleton to the faces of freshly hatched Yoshi sores, they both have a tooth-like bump in the mouth that seems to disappear as both species eat and grow. Koopas also have major species variations: Boom Booms, Hammer Brothers, Lakitus, even Bowser and the Koopalings, all of which are visibly distinguishable from each other. Yoshi would have had plenty of different Koopa ancestor options for hybridization. Maybe the shell of a Koopa shrank due to being a hybrid, or maybe he started with a Koopa like Spike, whose shell doesn't wrap around his whole torso. Hybridization with Koopas would also explain why, despite being related to the dinosaurs and dragons we've discussed, Yoshi is so much smaller than everyone else.
I don't like this drunk ass dinosaur to the left, boy. I mean, get your ugly ass boy down. Scary ass boy, nasty ass boy down. Ugly ass boy, this boy. Did you really do that, stupid ass?
And here's the thing, you don't even have to take my word for it. In the 2010 Super Mario history book, Takashi Tezuka states that, quote,
Boy, if I've ever seen a nigga that looked like Ron Stoppable and Rufus at the same motherfucking time, it's his ugly ass.
She was originally supposed to be a type of Koopa. I
know he bite people, bro. I know when he was a kid, he got in trouble for biting motherfuckers all the time, boy.
Battle you see on his back was actually his shell. Turns out Tezuka has been Team Turtle from the start. But honestly, it all makes sense. I don't really know how I couldn't put this one together sooner. I literally gave myself the biggest clue possible in the previous episode. Nintendo's official name for the Yoshi dinosaur, his scientific name is T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas. And that is coming from the official 1993 Nintendo character guide, by the way. They literally put Koopa in Yoshi's name. Should have been obvious. No matter how you slice it though, all of it is putting one of Mario's closest allies into a bit of a compromising position. The interviews about the shell being a shell and not a saddle are quite recent. The design clearly changed toward shell later on, and with more and more interviews bringing up the Koopa connection specifically, is Nintendo trying to tell us something? Bowser may have almost caused the extinction of the Yoshis back in Yoshi's Island, but Mario hasn't always been the best of friends to Yoshi's either. How long until Yoshi has had enough? How long until those evil Bahamut and Koopa roots come up to the surface? Maybe one day we'll drop Yoshi into a pit for that little extra jump, and that'll be the final straw. He'll betray us, as we've done to him so many times before, finally taking his rightful place at Bowser's side. But hey, that's just a theory. A game theory. Thanks for watching. Seriously though, a Yoshi turned evil storyline is something I would absolutely eat up. Make it.
Yeah, no, I would love that shit too, bro. Video for today, bro. I mean, I don't know. This is an interesting video. That's why I wanted to do this shit, because I'm like, Yoshi, but it just say Yoshi Koopas. Shit, we don't know, bro. That's the good thing about whole game theory and everything. It's like we don't really know what the fuck is going on, but it's interesting though. Y'all can't even lie. Y'all cannot lie. That shit interesting as hell, bro. It's interesting to see, because the same games that we play, the same game we don't think about it. All right, boom, hit the box, pop up, get a Yoshi, throw that motherfucker off a cliff, get to the next level, cool. I mean, we don't really think about it until, shout out to my boy Matt, he go into it and he actually break it down, chop it up, and we like, damn, better not do that again. But y'all, man, that's just a Quizzy there looking ass. Anyways, bro, y'all, do me a favor, man. Hit that like button, go down below, subscribe to your boy, man, if you're new, bro. Understand it is free to subscribe, man. I really appreciate everybody sticking around to me, bro. We are coming into the home stretch of 16,000 subscribers. So I just want to say, man, congratulations to everybody, man. Congratulations to the family, bro. We just keep on going up. The fuck? No, I don't.